Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading, we're taking a look at your person, how they're currently feeling about you. And if you may have noticed, I don't have anything on the piles. I mentioned it in last night's reading for the full moon and everything, Friday the 13th reading. I did one in case you missed it. And this is what I was saying I saved. I've had this for like a couple of years now, and I haven't opened it. I still have saved it for you guys to open on the channel. So we're going to do that. We're going to see who we end up getting. We're going to do that now. If you want to skip ahead, move forward with your pick a card reading, you can of course do that. The timestamps are in the description and comments section. Meet you guys there in a little bit. I'm just going to hang out here, figure out who I have in this. But we're only going to pull 3 and there's 8. So let's figure this thing out, shall we? Point of view, opening this up. If I can't, I might just like, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there we go. There's our doors. And we're just gonna go for this 2. We're gonna go for 2 up here. Sorry, I didn't realize it was high up. I'm gonna push this in. Oh. Leave it to me. It says pull, and I like pull, and it didn't work. Okay. Here we go. Any guesses? Any guesses? Oh, well, that didn't really give away too much, did it? You can hear me opening it. Pile 1. I want to say, is that shock? It is shock. Okay. So shock is going to be pile 1. We're going to set her over here. Little trickster. We're going to do another one. We're going to go down to this one down here. Huh. I'm getting better at this, you guys. Any guesses? Or pile 2, who were you hoping for? You guys got 0. Oh, look at that. He looks cool. Eyes are a little trippy, but hey. It's a Tim Burton film. And let's go with this store right here for pile 3. I like it when they make it easy for me. Not complicated. Pile 3, who did you want yours to be? Maybe it was one that we already pulled. Ooh, Oogie. Alright, that is cool. So we have shock for pile 1. Pile 2 is 0. Pile 3, Oogie Boogie timestamps are in the description and comment section. You guys are your pile. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the shock pile. Can't see her. You can kind of only see her hat, right? Today's pick a card is one of my popular ones that I've been doing for a long time, but it's been a while. I haven't done it. So we're going to tap into your person's energy, see how they're currently feeling about you. Everything is ready to go, so let's get to your reading. We'll move Miss Shock, if you guys want to see her. Like she's all looking over there. And let's get your cards. I did add messages to this one. But as always, you guys know how it goes. We're going to start off with tarot. So, what do we have? We have the 4 of Needles, the 3 of Potions. Clarifying, we have the 3 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Coins. So, pile 1, your person, they're just kind of stuck in this energy of feeling heartbroken over you, probably disappointed, past action, something that has happened between the two of you. This is something that they're kind of replaying over in their mind. They're thinking a lot about. They're kind of going back and forth on this energy. What I'm getting, we have the 3 of Potions and the 7 of Coins. This really feels like your person really wanting to reach out to you, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to hang out, really, is wanting to meet up, wanting to talk. It's just that they're waiting for like the right time. They're waiting for something to happen, some type of a green light, something that they're waiting for that's like a go moment for them. And that's what they're waiting for. Is there anything here? It does seem like they are more in their thoughts about you than their feelings, pile one. So you definitely are on this person's mind. You are someone they are thinking about a lot, especially with that Four of Needles. That is the Four of Swords. So that is what I'm getting from that card, that energy that they are thinking about you quite a bit. And for some of you, this is just something I just got. It may not resonate for some. If it does, then take it. But really what I'm getting is there might be a third party involved here. Maybe this is part of the reason this Three of Swords is here. And they're waiting for this to end or for something to shift within that connection. Or I kind of get more of they're waiting for something with this, and that's what's causing the Seven of Coins and what's putting them in that waiting energy. But it just doesn't seem like your person is really doing anything about it. It's just, they're just thinking about you. So let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what we have. We'll lay them all out. We do have separation here. We have fair, brown, and trembling gifts. Very pretty card. I love the color on that. And my new deck that I have mentioned before, we have solitude, time to restore. Okay. So let's just kind of go in order, the way that I've laid them out. So we're going to start with the separation. I think that one's very clear to the point, right? So what can I add as a tarot reader to that card? So on the card, it does say sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So this person is really uncertain. It kind of really tends to go back to this energy here. It's just being in that limbo. There's so much energy about being in limbo lately. It's kind of frustrating how much I've mentioned it. And if you've listened to the readings and you know, then you're kind of probably picking up on that too. But I've noticed that I'm saying that quite a bit in my readings lately, at least the ones that I've done on YouTube, which is strange in a way. But that is the energy. This person is heartbroken. They are missing you. This separation, it is tearing a hole in their heart. It is frustrating them. It is like they want to take action, but for whatever reason, they're just not. For some of them, it might be that the divine is like blocking them from taking action. For others, it's just they don't really know what to do. And it might be that this other person has a lot of control over them and is preventing that from happening too. What I see though, with the separation and the solitude, time to restore, it's almost like this person knows, right? And so you can see the dog, they're just looking out into the distance, and it's almost like trying to find the path, trying to find their way. And it's really not that complicated, right? For us, it's just like, okay, well, if I'm here, then what is so hard to get to me? And it's just this person has other things on their mind too. I don't feel like this is the only thing. I just keep going back to the Three of Potions, the Three of Cups. For some of you, that may not resonate. I'm so sorry. That's just the energy I'm picking up on for most of you is what it's going to be. And just something that's kind of intervening or causing this wedge between you. But your person, for some of you, they have to pick their path. And for some, it is where they have to get to your level is really what it is. They have to reach you. They have to get into alignment with you. Right now, they might be in alignment with somebody else. And they're not where you need them to be or where you deserve them. That level, you want that same match, right? To be in alignment with one another. You don't want to have those issues because you're not in alignment. And this is where, they feel alone. But I think part of them knows, or at least in their head, they're just thinking they're not good enough for you. And that's the path that they have to take. They have to be willing to change, or at least to meet you at your level in order to meet up with you. But they are feeling very heartbroken. This is pretty sad energy, but a lot of thinking. The last oracle card that we have is the Fair, Brown, and Trembling Gifts. I really feel like your person wants to give you something. They do want to give you some type of a gift. I think this is just straightforward and to the point, where they want to do something for you. Pile one, they're feeling this sadness. I feel like they miss you. I think they want to show you because maybe they can't express it. They want to give you something tangible, something meaningful, something special to give you that's so special because they can't put into words how much you do mean to them with all this other stuff going on. But right now, they really are And just this energy of being sad and heartbroken over you is what I'm getting from the cards. Let's take a look at those messages and see what they want to say, or at least these are their thoughts. I didn't ask like what are the messages they want to share with you. I asked how they're currently feeling about you. So these are their current feelings when I read these off to you. So the first one is there's no one else, only you. So maybe in the past there was a third party and maybe that energy is still lingering here. Maybe that it did cause a wedge. Maybe that is past energy. I don't know. You guys you guys tell me. I'm just telling you what I picked up on. You know, you take what resonates with you. And maybe you're seeing threes for some of you. Maybe you've been seeing the number 3 a lot. And that would be another confirmation for you, at least. You inspire me. I admire everything about you. So this person, you know, they are keeping tabs on you. Even if you're not in communication with the separation card, they are watching what you're doing. They're keeping up. I don't want to let you go. I'll find a way to fix things between us. So this person is pretty much determined to keep you around. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put it. They don't want to let you go. Pile 1 is what I'm getting. There's something that happened here, and they're just, even though they're unsure of the future, they're feeling like, I don't want to let you go. I don't want this to end. They don't want things to end with you, is what I get from that one. And finally, I'm sorry I made you feel like I don't care. I care more than you know. My feelings run deeper than I've been willing to admit. So there might be a little bit of a pride and ego thing here going with your person, where they are afraid of admitting to you how they feel, pile 1, which probably just doesn't make the situation any easier. Probably cause a lot of confusion for you trying to figure out what this person is feeling. Yeah, this person cares about you, and they do, because if they didn't, they wouldn't be heartbroken over you. But whatever this is, maybe, like I said, maybe the first thing that I got, what I was saying about wanting to spend time with you and connect, and they're just kind of waiting for this right time. Maybe they need this time apart from you in order to elevate themselves. I don't see action here. I see there is feelings for you. There's a lot of thinking about you. It's just the action is lacking on this person's end. So maybe next time I'll do what actions are they taking so we can continue this story. And that is where I will leave your reading, pile 1. So let me know in the comment section if it resonated. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I post another pick card. Or if you're already subscribed, double check to get those notifications for me. Sometimes YouTube messes things up and you're like, I was getting notifications, and then you're not. So just double check it. The link to my Instagram and the link to my Etsy shop for more pick-a-card readings and for personal readings are in the description box if any of you are interested. I have some spots open. That's it, pile 1. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, or, you know, whatever day you're enjoying. I'm posting this on the weekend, that's why I say that. Thank you guys. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you. And I will see you on the next pick-a-card. Bye, pile 1. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your pick-a-card reading. Let me move this. I hope I don't mess it up. It looks kind of crooked to me. Maybe it's just me. That looks a little bit better. Sorry. I hope I didn't mess it up. I might have. Welcome. Welcome back, pile 2. Whichever you apply to. Thank you guys for tuning into this pick-a-card. Appreciate you guys tuning into this pick-a-card. This is like an oldie but a goodie. You know, I've done this so many times that it's been a while. So let's take a look and see how your person is currently feeling about you. Everything is ready to go. Let's get to it. So we're going to move little 0. Pretty cute. I'm so glad I saved it. I couldn't have saved it for a better time, considering it's Halloween season. I could have saved it for Christmas too. I could have. I do have oracles and tarot. We're going to start off with tarot first, as always, as I usually do. We have the Sun. I love it. I love that card. It's already a good enough card, but I just love that image of Jack there. And then we have the Strength card. So we have 2 majors, which is, wow, okay, cool. We have 3 majors. Okay, we have 3 majors there with the Devil, and we have the Knight of Wands. So, wow, it feels like your person is going through somewhat of some changes or realizations when it comes to their feelings about you, pile 1. This person, I mean, you are their sunshine. And it's kind of like the energy I'm getting with this clarifier of the Devil is that It's a little bit selfish. It's almost like, okay. I laugh because I get this idea in my head and then I try to explain it to you guys and I hope that it comes off so that it makes sense. And so it is a little bit jealous and possessive energy with this, which kind of twisted, right? Because it's the sun card and then it's like, but yeah. So it's almost like, okay, you guys know those like creepy carnival type music, you know, like Halloween time, or like they'll have a song start playing out and then they kind of make it slow and creepy. Like it's the energy is kind of like, say you're listening to You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine, right? And then as it goes on, it kind of takes this twisted and like eerie kind of vibe. And that's why I was laughing because I do connect with the carnival music in a way. Nothing specific. I recognize it, right? It works for me. And my guides know that. So just side note, let me just throw it out there. Your guides are going to present things to you in what makes sense to you. So sometimes if I get a sign or symbol uh, for me to make the message, they'll do that. But if I'm doing a personal reading, they might give me a message or a hint that it doesn't make sense to me, but it will make sense to the person I'm doing the reading for. And that's just a way for that person to be able to connect, or at least recognize that I am connecting to their guides or whoever it is that I'm asking about. Example, I had someone, I was doing a personal, and I'm not getting like into the details or anything about it, but this person, they were like Godfather boxing type of individual, and I got like a line or something maybe from the Godfather, and it was funny, but it was just like it made sense. So anyways, going back to this, it is where it's like it's selfish energy. Like, yeah, you are my sunshine, but it's like you are my sunshine, is how it takes that twist, that turn with the devil card. So this person is like, no, you're mine, no one else's. You're only meant to make me happy. So this person is a little bit coming off, I wouldn't say aggressive, possibly a little bit more on the demanding side. Maybe a little aggressive. I take it back. This person is trying to find the strength and courage to approach you. They want to. I feel like this person does feel a lot of sexual energy and desires towards you, pile 2. And I feel like they're trying to hold it back. I kind of feel in a way, I was hearing noises, I'm sorry. I kind of feel like in a way this person might not show this to you at all. Like at all. To be honest, I feel like I'm getting a lot of pride and ego with this. I feel like this person is suppressing emotions. This person might be playing games with you, pile 2. I'm just throwing out all the different possibilities. So, you know, please don't get mad. I'm just giving you what I get. That's what I'm meant to do. That's how it works. I don't get to pick and choose. It's just what comes out. So please don't be offended. Please don't be upset. I know some of the message might be a lot to take in, and I understand that, you know. So when I do say a message that comes off a little bit too hard, too harsh, or too much, or too intense, please know that's not my intention. I'm just trying to get the message out, and that's just how it works with me. So I just kind of want to get, I know a lot of you are used to me in my reading, so thank you. At least you understand. And for newer people, that's just kind of how it works. So just don't get too like, you know, emotionally involved with it, I guess, in a way, or just don't get too attached to what I say. Okay, but that's what I'm getting with this. It kind of feels in a way, though, to pile 2, that this person might have been a player. This might be someone who doesn't really want to commit. They just kind of want to do their own thing, have fun. I feel like for some of you, it might be that this person has been trying to change. They're trying to find the courage and the strength, the inner will to be able to become someone better because they are aware of these negative tendencies. I feel like there might be some addictions here, you know, validation, the ego, that kind of thing that's coming through with this. So next up, I think we covered that pretty good. Let's get to your oracle cards and add to this reading. We have ascending. We have what What came of picking flowers? Greed. What was I saying? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We have guidance. Help is on the way. Yeah. This. I love it, you guys. I love getting my oracle cards just being right on path. But I always act surprised when I shouldn't be, but I am. Like, trust me. Like, I know I'm gifted, but I still get surprised, and I hope some of you kind of feel that same surprise. Like, damn, she got that. So I don't know. For me, still, that's crazy. But we're just gonna go. Are we gonna go and no? Okay, we're gonna go left to right because this is how it's gonna make sense. Okay. So what came of picking flowers? Greed. We have my little Miss Antoinette over here. That's what she reminds me of. And with greed, I mean, come on, right here. What was I saying about being possessive and jealous? They're being greedy about you, like you're my sunshine, not their sunshine, not his sunshine, her sunshine. You're my sunshine. That's the energy. I hope it conveys, like when I say it, like that's just the energy. I'm getting a very, very, very masculine energy. There's like no, I mean, there is no feminine energy. Well, I mean, this is the night, but this is Madame Mim, and but she's on a night card, so it doesn't count. I don't know. Greed. Your person's feeling greedy. Like that's it. Like they've drawn the line. Like you're mine. So that's good and bad. Mostly bad. Is there really any good? I mean, it's good that they want to like claim you, I guess, right? But are they claiming you? Have they claimed you? Energetically, it's possibly one thing, but we don't want that, right? If you're gonna claim the whole way. And something about these white flowers. I know somebody who has an oracle deck, and they had these white flowers, and I can't remember the type of flowers that they were. I don't know if it's this exact same ones. These almost look like daisies, but not really. Let me show you guys. Let me move this so you can get a better view of it. So they don't look exactly like daisies, but they're these white flowers. And on one of the cards, it's like she told me that these were these are flowers that were used like in funerals. So I almost feel like there's a death and a rebirth, maybe a transformation, and that's what those flowers are connected to. So then that brings me over here to the ascending, what I was saying about the transformation, because this talks about transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. And it feels, ascending, going up. She has the balloons, right? And this person is trying to become better and to be not this and get away from this. Like I said in the past reading, we all have some of that. Like, don't play. Don't play. Everyone has some of that. So, but it is where your person is trying to become better about it. Because, yeah, let me tell you right now, this energy, does it feel a little bit toxic? I mean, this does. This feels really toxic to me, honestly. But this feels like, okay, hopeful. Like, they know that they need to change and become better. And that card kind of confirms it. Like, they're trying to overcome these obstacles. And they have guidance. Help is on the way. So I feel like this person is either reaching out to family, friends, maybe a therapist, somebody that they can speak to about this. Maybe they're watching tarot readings. Who knows, right? But they're trying to get some guidance on which way to go with this and how to ascend. That is with your person. They are very greedy, jealous, possessive over you right now, pile 2. They are trying to find the strength to become better. They are aware, at least from what I'm getting. The general consensus here that I'm getting is that most of them are aware of these habits, addictions, whatever, knowing that they need to change their ways. They can't be this player. They can't be non-committal. They can't play games with you. If they really want the sunshine, then they know they're going to have to elevate themselves. And they just don't know how. They're finding guidance and help to guide them along the way. But yeah, greed. They're definitely jealous of you. So today I did pull some messages. Now, okay, clarifying, not messages. When I pulled these cards, I mean, they're my message deck, but I asked, like, what was their feelings currently right now? And that's what we're going to take a look at. So first we have, life isn't the same without you. My life is cold, empty, and lonely without you. So this person is feeling the emptiness, and this does feel like another pile where there's some type of separation. You guys aren't really in communication for whatever reason, and this person is feeling it, or maybe they're just not talking to you as much. Take whatever resonates. The next card we have is, you're more than I could have hoped for, much, much more. And I think you took this person by surprise because they never really had to change their ways. Never. But then here you come along and they're just like, wow, this person has all this going on. And so now it's like, okay, I do need to change and this person is worth it. All right, and let's get to the rest of the messages. Time apart is needed. So this person is recognizing that there does need to be this time for separation. And I do think it is, you know, for them to ascend, for them to grow, to get to where they would like to be, at least kind of to consider themselves worthy of you, deserving of you, because they know right now this energy that they're in isn't the best and it isn't what you deserve whatsoever. Also, I was just getting with those flowers that for some of you it is where this person wants to give you flowers, so just something else that came up. And then we have, I have learned a lot because of you. So this person is also letting you know, they're feeling like they have learned a lot from you. And what I was saying before, what they were used to, you're not what they're used to whatsoever. This is why they've been able to stay in this energy for so long. But you've come along and now they have this desire to change, to become better. And they see you and what you've done. And now it's like, okay, I want to be able to do the same thing. And I think that's the other reason why for so many, they keep you in such high regard and think so much of you because of all that you've done, all you've accomplished. They've been watching all of this, and I think like for some of them it kind of makes them jealous too of you, just something else. So it's like they really admire you, but they're also just so jealous of you for so many different reasons is what I'm getting here. Pile, there's two, sorry, I almost said three, pile two. So yeah, pile two. Sorry, I decided to use that one as my thumbnail, and you guys will see that in the photo because that'll be after I did it. Not really anything else to add. So they are feeling like going back. I think these first two, just to clarify it, the way it's more of how they're feeling. And I don't think I explained or said it right. I think I did it kind of like more like a message. But this person is feeling cold and empty and lonely. They do feel the emptiness without you. They feel that empty space, if you will. And them feeling like you're just so much more than they could have ever imagined. You're so much more than they've ever had. You're so different from the rest. You're not like anybody. And so you're just so much more. And it's really made them open their eyes to how they see themselves, how they act, how they behave, how they treat potential romantic interests, and how they treat you. And this person is just, you know, I don't see any action either other than them really working on themselves. So, I mean, that is big, but it is, you know, kind of going back to this, they're like, I'm just not ready for this, is kind of what they're saying. So, I wouldn't expect too much from this person, pile two. Hopefully, you get signs that they are ascending and growing and healing and doing what they need so they can get out of this. If they are, then, you know, that's great. If you don't see it, then it's kind of take it for what it's worth, but that is entirely up to you. I'm just telling you what I see. And that is where I shall end your reading, pile two. Let me know in the comment section if this resonates, if this makes sense. Thank you to all of you who have commented, liked, who've watched. Thank you so, so much. If you're not subscribed, you made it this far, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get notified when I post another pick a card. The link to my Etsy and my Instagram for more pick a card readings and personal readings are in the description box. I will catch you on the next pick a card reading. Bye, pile two. Hi, pile three. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Thank you for watching, whether you are returning or if this is your first time. Hello and welcome to all of you. So grateful to have you here. Today's pick a card, like I told pile two, it's an oldie but a goodie. It's one that's always changing. It's always cool to see where the energy is at. And we're just going to be nosy for a little bit, right, about your person. And it is, of course, as you have seen, we're taking a look into how your person is currently feeling about you. You guys got Mr. Oogie Boogie right here. Cool. I'm really happy with the ones that we pulled so far from that box. I'm going to save the rest for another pick a card. Let's get to it. Everything's ready to go. We'll start off with tarot, as always, right? That's how we do things around here. And then we'll add our oracles and see what we have going on with your person. Okay, so to start off, we have the King of Presents, and we have the Page of Candles. Clarifying, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the High Priestess. I think, and I'm pretty sure, this is like, I remember when I was shuffling for your pile, I was shuffling, and I really don't take jumpers unless it's like a clear, like if I feel like it was my mistake, like user error for shuffling bad, I will put that back in the deck. And to me, the High Priestess came out, and I felt like, no, that was on me. So I put it back, and I'm like, okay, well, if it was meant to be in this pile, it'll come out. And look who's here. The High Priestess show. So she's definitely meant to be here, a part of your reading pile 3. I feel like your person is two things. I think, like, for one, the first thing is that yes, they are feeling a little bit stressed out about work, so this kind of has their mind kind of focused on that a little bit more so. But also I feel like also your person doesn't feel worthy of you or good enough, so it puts them in this mental prison of like, I'm not good enough, they're so much better, they deserve better, you know, just really looking down on themselves. And that's what your person is feeling. But we do have the Page of Candles and the High Priestess here. Really what I get with this is that your person is carrying a torch for you. They're very, very attracted to you. You almost feel too good to be true. You're just sitting there doing your own thing in your own power, not giving a dang about anybody. This, to me, this High Priestess energy that I'm getting is more of like, you're so unattainable. You're just on a completely different level. And here they are showing up as a page, and you are here as the High Priestess. Like, you're just so high above them. So I really think it does go back a lot to what I was saying before about their self-worth and how they see themselves. But I do think that their career and their work and their finances is something also that's kind of playing a role into it. So I feel like maybe work isn't going too great for this person, and it's just kind of leaking over into how they feel about you. Like, oh, you know, I don't really have much to offer, and like, I'm not really doing too good with my job. So it's just adding on to it. Yeah, that's just pretty much what I get with that. Let's add your oracles. It's pretty straightforward for you guys. So let's get to your oracle cards. All right, so first up we have Heartbroken, and then we have Thumbelina, Expectations, and last but not least, we have Humility, Bow Down. And this card has come out quite a bit. Not really. It's still a new deck. I've only used it a few times. But this is the second time I've seen it in a pick a card. It wasn't a pile 3 though, but I remember that. And we're just going to go in order. I don't really know if I should go left to right or, you know, how. We're going to go with the Heartbroken card first. When I pulled this card out, I kind of paused for a second. If any of you felt called or drawn to look into another pile, then this is me telling you go ahead and do that, because this energy did come up in the tarot portion of another pile. I won't say which, but it did. And so Heartbroken, I mean, we know that heartbreaking feeling, right? So this person is feeling sad, lost, or feeling the separation. They are just grieving, mourning. Maybe some type of an ending happened here. Maybe they're just sad because, you know, again, they don't feel worthy of you, and they do want to have you in their life, but they're just not taking action because of that. Their self-worth, they just are afraid that you're just going to reject them and just deny them, and not, so they're like, no, I'm not going to. We have a Thumbelina, Expectations. This person feels like they wouldn't be able to meet your expectations, but also they wouldn't be able to meet their own expectations. And that just goes back to what I was getting with this column. Like, they want to be able to feel comfortable in a relationship and not really worried about their career, because it just takes away the focus, right? If things aren't going right in that aspect of your life, then it's like, it's just, again, going to leak over into your connection, into your relationship and your partnership. So they don't want that. And this is something that they're just feeling really concerned about. And it is another reason why they're holding themselves back. It's just the fears, the doubts. I mean, it is all over this pile with your person's energy, pile 3. The Humility, Bow Down. I do love, I love this, and I didn't see it. I hope some of you already noticed this. Maybe some, if you did, comment, because you're going to know what I'm going to be talking about in a second already, because you're like, yes, I did catch that. So what I'm getting, what I was saying, this dog is like bowing down, and look, the High Priest is right next to it, and it's just how it works out. Placements mean a lot, and they come out in my readings a lot. So you hear me talking about them because it does have some type of a significance, and it really connects two energies. And this is your person bowing down to you because of how highly they see you, how high they're just in awe of you. And the High Priestess, this is like the most, like, people can see this one as more of an unattainable type of individual, just I don't see like stuck up, but just like, wow, that person demands attention and authority and they know what they're about. This is someone who is like, it can be a little bit intimidating almost. I mean, it is Maleficent here. And so that adds a little bit more to the intimidation. Like if you're just standing in a room and then Maleficent's showing up, as the high priestess, you're just like, wow, you're taking notice of that, right? And that's how your person is. They're looking at you that way and they can't help but be like impressed by you and also intimidated by you, pile 3. To be honest, this person has quite a bit to work through. This energy here, their self-worth and how they see themselves and how they see you, it does take some work. They are trapping themselves in this mental energy, but they're feeling just sad and heartbroken. They really want to be with you, and they do see so much of you, and I'm getting within themselves. So that may or may not apply, but that's what I was just getting right now, is what I was trying to say. So for some of you, it is that your person sees the similarities between the two of you, and that's really coming through. But the expectations, yeah, that's like the big key word here, is expectations, again, of what you would have of them and what they have of themselves and what they would want. It's not about you already meet their expectations. You're like far above and beyond, but they're not there yet, and they want to work towards that. So for this reading, I did pull a few messages, so let's add to this. Okay, let me take it back. It's not messages, and I kind of screwed this up in pile 2, so I don't want to screw it up again. I gotta be very cautious of how I do. So I'm explaining it to you right now. I pulled the cards. These are message cards, but the way that what I asked when I pulled them was like, how are they feeling? So this is just how they're feeling. This isn't what they want to say to you. It's how they're feeling about you. But I mean, it kind of can relate. I don't know. I'm just confusing myself. I'm just going to get to the cards. You change me. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be better for you. And so this kind of goes back to the expectations. Like they're recognizing that there's room for growth. They see how high you've been able to just go up the ladder, how successful, how abundant, how you just have everything going for you, pile 3. This person is just feeling like, wow, they really inspired me to want to be better. You inspired this person, and it is quite a bit. Going back to the intimidation, I feel like intimidation sometimes can be like, ooh, they're scared of you. And maybe in a little bit of a way, but also it's just like, wow, because you're so good at what you do and being able to elevate yourself. So your person is feeling like, I want to be better for you. And that's their expectations of themselves, not ones that you set on them, but ones that they set on themselves for this relationship. Wow. Okay. I think you're the one. You're marriage material and someone I can see myself settling down with. If you've been seeing 1111 or 111, then this is a confirmation for you. I don't think I really see anything else going on here. But wow, your person is really seeing you that you're marriage material. You're someone that they could settle down with, that you are long-term potential partnership material, that you're not someone that you play games with, that you're not a one-night stand kind of an individual. Like if they get with you, it's because you're someone that they could be serious about. And that might be a little bit intimidating too, because they're not used to that. They might be used to kind of just like going with the flow. Maybe they've had some serious flings, but it's like with you, they just already know. There's something about you just screams it, like you're just different in so many kinds of ways, in a very good way for them to see you that way. So yeah, wow, that's, yeah, how they're feeling about you, pile 3. Let's get to the next one. They don't compare to you. You're a rare gem. I'm lucky I found you. So this person is just thinking how special you are, how you are so different from the rest. And that just kind of goes back to this, like they're really recognizing, just feeling like, wow, this person is everything I could have hoped for. They check off all the boxes or everything, just everything, right? And that's how they're feeling, that they are lucky that they found you, because so many people don't. Some do. And some, it just kind of depends, but they just feel really blessed to have met you, to know you, and to know that you exist. But we'll get to the next part in a second, but let me get to the next message, or the next feeling. I see the potential for a future with you. So yeah, these two cards, pile 3, just wow, right? Like this person is really feeling like there is a potential for a serious relationship with you, or that this can go all the way. These two are very similar, right? They're talking about the future. So I feel like this person is really feeling like with you, they can have it all, that you are someone that they do want to settle down with, that you are that marriage potential that they've looked for. And that's what makes you so different from the rest. And I think that kind of goes now to the expectations. It goes back to that energy because now it's like, okay, this is someone I could be really serious about. But if I'm going to be really serious about, I need to meet my own expectations before, I can have them expect anything of me. So overall, how they're feeling about you, pile three, is just like you're everything. You're the whole world. You are amazing. You are wonderful. If you are in separation from this person and they're just kind of keeping tabs on you, they still see you as the whole deal. You're the whole package. You're everything that they could have ever imagined and hoped for, wanted in a person. They do bow down to you because of how regal, and you're just the queen, you're the king, you're the emperor, the empress, high priestess, the emperor, whatever. It's just you're very high energy. You just have so much going for you. They see that, they recognize it. They do miss you. For a lot of you on this card, it does talk about separation. So for some reason, for a lot of you, you are in separation. You're not talking to this person. Whether or not it is a twin flame journey or not, you just take what I say, apply it, however it works for you. And this person, I feel like they're just working on themselves, but they recognize how amazing you are. But for them, it is where they have to work through this energy. They are very attracted to you. They really do want you for life, it seems like, at least for forever. It's just they have to work on their own expectations and self esteem, so that they do feel worthy of you and deserving, and so that doesn't come into play or become an issue later on in the future. That is it, pile three. Let me know in the comment section if that resonates, if it makes sense. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get notified when I post another pick a card. Link to my Etsy, the link to my Instagram for more pick a card readings and personals are all in the description box. I will catch you guys on the next pick a card. Enjoy your weekend if you are watching this on the first day or two. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. I will see you on the next pick a card. Bye, pile three.